Well, Tony, it's felt like a very long few days, and I know there's still a few left to come round to the weekend. How's it been the week so far?
Good. I think just preparation. As I said last week, it's good to have preparation for a game. It's good to be able to work with the team and have a full week's game prep. So a good week, a bit of a rest, with it being a bank holiday, and then back to work. And everyone's looking forward to the game. Everyone's looking forward to the challenge. We're all fully aware of the consequences. All we can do is prepare as well as we can and go and play the game.
Have you and the players hit the point yet where it's a bit like, come on, we just want to get this game played?
Not really. We're in the middle of preparing still, really. We've got a few days left, as you say, and we'll be hopefully bang on ready for the game when it comes Sunday afternoon. What I do know is we've got a group of players who are inquisitive. They want to know the fine detail of what's expected and how we're going to go and hopefully get the positive result. But what I do know is we're playing against a good football team, particularly at home. Have had some very positive results, and if we're not bang on our top game, we'll be in trouble. But hopefully we'll find our top game and get the result we want.
How much confidence have the players taken from not just getting the victory over Villa, but the way they have played of late? I'm not sure. I think I know. I can only judge on the 10 weeks I've been here. Really, 14 games. It's. I think their approach to the football matches, their approach to wanting to listen and try and make the game plans work on a match day has been exceptionally good. I think they showed great desire. I think. Lost 3 of those 14 games, and there could be accentuating circumstances, but the results have been okay. I think a few draws turn into victories, and we wouldn't be having this drama on the last day. And a few of them, as we're aware, have slipped through our fingers from winning positions, and thus we go to the last day having to go and win. Really, but the planning, the preparation is about being positive and going trying to win the game. When you arrived and walked in this place on day one, did you think this season would go down to the wire as it has done? I didn't know. I didn't know what I was inheriting. As we've talked about, I hadn't seen Blackburn Rovers play this season. I'd been to quite a few championship matches and hadn't watched Blackburn live. Wasn't sure what I was going to find. What I did find was a group of players, as I've said there, with a desire to. And almost embarrassed really being in the position they are and worked extremely hard and concentrated and had to sit in a classroom just as much as on the grass and show and watch and hopefully try to teach really of how we can get better results and yet I think back to to winning 2 home games on the bounce and then having Cardiff at home the third one, a game that we should have won and yet found ourselves chasing a game. We obviously got the goal really late on, but a game on the balance I felt we deserved to win but didn't. I think when you're in a position like we were, you have to win back to back games. You have to go on a run of 3 straight wins or 4 straight wins and because what happens otherwise is you win one, you lose one, or you draw a couple like we did, 3 on the bounce. You find yourself back where you were because everyone else is playing games and everybody else is picking up points, and so you really need to have 3 or 4 results on the bounce back to catapult yourself out of the trouble, which unfortunately because of the draws we never managed to do, and so here we are going into the last game needing to win it really, and yet if the season had started on the day we came in, it's we wouldn't be in this predicament. I'm sure on the points accrued we'd be probably sitting mid-table somewhere and and looking upwards rather than down. How frustrating is it that things aren't necessarily in our own hands this weekend?
Yeah, a little bit. It would have been nice to have either scored another goal last weekend against Villa or another 2 goals and put ourselves in front of Forest on goal difference. Would have been nice going into that last game. It just puts a little bit more pressure on, I suppose, and the focus of having to go and try and win and then to assess what's happening around us, and if we need to go and score another goal, it'd be strange from winning a game to actually go and try and have to score another one to make a difference. So let's see what Sunday brings. Let's see how it unfolds in front of us with a mentality that we're going to be really positive and try and win.